kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Yep.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Dude.
Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
I've been
really
playing Road to Glory, and on that play, I didn't even like try to use her the running back, because in Road to Glory you don't use her then, you know.
To the air, it's Bullock. Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Here's the pressure.
Fuck.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other
Thanks,
in
man.
an
I
actual
appreciate it.
rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play
I don't know,
I
just
would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe.
All out of space. Ernie on the Jets. And they're
Just couldn't think of,
rolling with that
you know,
play to the
creativity
right
wasn't
Executed that running back
creativity
screen
wasn't
perfection.
really flowing,
Quarterback held on
so
to
I
it.
just
He
kind
let
of
the
went with
rusher
the
get to him. Offensive
low-hanging
lineman
fruit,
got
I
out
think.
in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit
It's
to
the
run
same
like this,
Tulane color.
give up some plays in the
I
passing
think
game,
the primary
but you gotta
colors
stop
were
the run
navy
first.
and gold,
After picking
and
up
then
a
so
couple on 2nd and 8.
the baby blue was kind of fit into that scheme.
Back to pass, it's Bullock. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's forced out of bounds.
You fucking throw it, you idiot.
And the defense will take it as a sack.
And I think there's so many guys that think they can outrun
he is
guys
not
and
good.
make plays, and sometimes you got to realize when a play's over and just get loose out. But QB's trying to outrun guys. The defense does a great job staying exactly where they're supposed to be, playing discipline, and getting the huge loss and the huge stop.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's
How
a
is
good
your
throw,
tournament?
You got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
No.
The kick is on its way.
He got lucky and he eliminated you. That's funny.
out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught on the outside. It's Chapman. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game that field position was going to be massive. They had their backs against the wall in their own opening drive, and a really nice job there on the run, 3rd down, getting some breathing room, moving the sticks.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Braxton. Steps away to find some room. 1st down and more. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. And he'll be
I've played,
down.
no, I haven't played anybody else. I've played my few games here, and then Road to Glory, you know, you only play your position. So I haven't really, I did play Southern Miss like in a test game, and they beat me like 41-10.
On 1st down, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Chapman. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but they'll the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
He gets the 1st down, and I guess, you know, 4th down just means I'm going for it just about every time in nowadays football.
You know, the thing with analytics, David, is that you have to be brave enough to go against what you've always thought, being sound in the kicking game, kick it and play defense.
Yeah, those days are out the window. Now you've got a card that tells you your percentages of getting on 4th down and scoring and not kicking field goals, and a whole nother area to monitor in case of coaching.
That's caught. It's Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter.
So why did you decide to get this game when you had, you know, left the other one?
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
There's something you don't see very often.
That's crazy.
Sack on a screen
I don't have
pass. You know,
I didn't
quarterbacks
know.
are taught to hold the ball,
Oh,
hold
it
the
was
ball,
a screen
hold the ball,
pass. I
and
was
then
like,
get
I
rid of
didn't
it right
blitz or
before the rush
anything. I
gets
thought
to you,
that was
but
just...
that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass.
And my guys don't catch anything, so...
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Absolute shank. Missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snack in the middle. It's Gandy. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. To the back on the screen. They stop him at the 42, and they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field, stretch it vertically, and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. This one's complete.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Ah, God
and he is
damn it.
stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field.
I'm going
you've
for
given
it.
up a
Sorry,
lot
I
of
had to
yards
say
on
that.
this drive, but if they go for this here on fourth down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
Makes the grab, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on fourth down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And this offense is like, forget that, we're going to be aggressive. And because they got it, it was a great call.
They'll run it on first and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second and goal, he carries again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on third and goal from the 1. Trying to bully their
God
way in.
damn it.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The offense burns his third and final.
I have to remember that I have a 66 overall team and they're absolutely terrible.
Free ball here before the break. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out.
Fuck, he almost missed
And he
that.
curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that took a little longer than expected, but we finally have scoring. It's 3-0. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I do like the white uniforms out. They look good. Is that what they're...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Braxton. Gonna let it fly. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this
I was actually spying him, but I dropped deep.
You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Starting to feel a little pressure.
Fucking Christ.
Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Steps away. And the ball's free in the backfield. He picks it up, still on his feet. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Yeah.
To the air.
Wide stack me?
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oof.
And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This quarterback has been struggling.
I thought your guy got the inside.
So far, didn't have a ton of success in the first half. So here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. As they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Yeah.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds a man on the right. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last
I like
completion,
the,
he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the
I
season.
like the Fleur de Lis in the middle of the,
for more.
It's first and 10 for this offense
stripe.
from the 42.
Looks pretty good.
Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Got his man out of the backfield.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Line getting set on second down. The running back has it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Got a little space. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he's got a touchdown.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that.
How lucky
He
is
can
that?
go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in.
I'm
gear,
losing,
got the long touchdown.
I'm losing recruits because I can't run the ball. Like, one of the things they said was that the running was supposed to be, you know, better in this game. And I mean, I don't know, easier doesn't necessarily mean better. I thought it was pretty easy to run in the last game, but I have not been able to do, you know, really anything. Of course, this is only the second game you've played, so.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Flushed out of the pocket. Unloads.
I was watching him, I just couldn't switch over to him quick enough.
First down.
How accurate he can be when he's on the run, and he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. Really good.
That guy's faster than anybody else I have on my team.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
You've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something
Dude, what
together.
the fuck? What am I doing? Oh no! I changed the view of my, what an idiot. I was playing like in a different view, and I couldn't figure out how to navigate it.
But the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Oh, fuck you, man. I had the guy right there.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting
Oh, my
to watch,
goodness.
they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Well, man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break
Fuck.
down. It makes it so easy. The connection
I
between
was
quarterback
just
and wide
right
receiver,
there.
You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Clearly. Get out of here, man.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, yeah.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give. Finding an escape route. Wide open spaces. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Bullock. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Birch.
Man, I had two other people open. I just couldn't fucking pull the trigger.
Really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some
Fuck you,
positive
man.
change.
Catch the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
Back to throw, it's Bullock. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
It's the wrong dude. Should tight end had it.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gandy. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Give to the single back. He's stopped after a 1-yard
Oh,
pickup at the
sure,
25.
sure.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the 3rd down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That is great job by this defense coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout the season.
Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's
Oh, whatever,
so
dude.
important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. First down here for the offense. Lost to throw again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that
All right, we get
put
it.
him out of rhythm.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been...
What? What the fuck? Oh my goodness.